Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of IndieTention. My name is Kaizer. We're checking out a game called Inkbound, a game that's actually sent over as a gift from my friend to me. So I'm very thankful for that. It came out on Steam Early Access on 23rd May 2023. It's developed and published by Shiny Shoe. Tactical RPG turn-based tactics game. According to the Steam store page, reads Inkbound reinvents turn-based gameplay in a fluid online-only co-op roguelike from the creators of Monster Train. Play solo or party up to dive into the magical dangerous books of the Athenium library and fight to save this rich, ever-expanding world. Without further ado, let's check out Inkbound. Let's name cannot be changed and will be publicly visible. Got it. Shouldn't be anyone with my name.
You wake upon the shores of an inky expanse, the sea of ink. In the dark ahead of you, a speck blinks a light and pulses as you move deeper into the void.
Okay, so the controls is WASD. Also, you can click the mouse. That's neat, actually. I like that. That's the control scheme.
The glowing mote of light blinks more brightly with your approach. As you reach to touch it, it inscribes strange glyphs into the air. Some unknown language. Embrace the light?
I accept.
The light begins to surge, growing brighter and brighter until all you can see is light. And then, gone. A moment later, it blinks a light by your side, bound to you.
Oh, we have a friend following us right now. Before we continue on, gonna bring out the volume for the voice slightly again. I lowered it down earlier. Speak with Nib and Bin.
So, I threw them into the sea and said, "That's how you raise a child!"
Couldn't agree more.
Maybe this is the one, Nib.
Bin, the poor soul is a needless. You know as well as I that they are unable to speak or to bind.
But they've bound a new quill. Author knows they don't like those needless very much, so something has to be going on.
That makes no sense. These stories have been fading long before more quills started showing up. Best leave the needless to fall right back into the sea where they came.
Aw, why don't we at least let them choose their aspect and forms first? It'd be a shame to not even see what they choose to be.
Aspect and form. Like and expect. We have Weaver, Moss Cloak. Oh, that's cool. Magma Miner. Keep swinging your hammer to build up hit and deal bonus damage. But don't stop, lest you risk cooling down. Gain 1 stack of hit. Whenever you hit an enemy, gain 1 ability per stack. On 5 stack, gain 3 shield. On 10 end or using a binding without damaging an enemy, lose all stacks max 10. Ooh, so we have to go non-stop. 5 damage with bonk. Leaping strike, long distance, deal quite high damage. Oh, even higher. Hey, wait a minute. Okay, never mind. Dash around the battlefield seeking your enemy's weakness, that unleash most cloaks shuriken in a deadly fury. On your turn, gain 1 shuriken. Number of shuriken in most cloaks arsenal, unleash them with most cloaks bindings max 5. 35 damage plus 15 crit. Scavenger's dash. Use a dash a medium distance, inflict mark, gain 1 shuriken for each enemy or ally you pass through. Deal 5 damage, then consume a shuriken and unleash them forward, each dealing with. Okay. By Weaver. An artisan with the power to spin magical threads, control the battlefield, and let combat become your work of art. Your threads attached to enemies and are a conduit for your bindings. Each thread grants +1 shielding, up to 3 shielding. On all enemies become Threaded gain controlled weaving once per turn. Control weaving +1. Will reserve loss at end of turn. Shielding amount of shields you start with. I'm still quite confused with this one. So less damage, but you can control multiple enemies. Actually, this one is very strong. Deal 100 damage, split evenly to threaded enemies. Deal 25 damage to a threaded enemy for each thread you have. Nearby threaded enemies are pulled towards the center and take equal damage. Actually, that sounds very good. This one is easy to understand and looks cool. This one you have to move non-stop. Might not be my thing. This one's interesting. I think I'm gonna go for Weaver just because it's something different. Oh, we can change how we look. Now that's neat. Let's see. Character presets. Oh, that's neat as hell. We have a Deadpool here. I've seen you before, but I forgot where it's from. Okay, gotta pause the video and take my time to make a character, and I'll show you once it's done. Alright, and here's our character. It's actually, I would say, a bit in-depth. You can pick as much face paint as you want with various colors. Depending on how you adjust the bar here, you can adjust the sizes, the placement, the rotation to it. And these are the hairstyles. Not too bad, I must say. And there's the skin tone. Let me double check the hairstyle. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this one. Alright, let's confirm. Venture further into the sea of ink. Oh. Rewards. Restore 15 HP. So you're telling me we're gonna get hurt for sure? Combat Inkbound is turn-based right now. It's your turn. The enemies are showing that what they plan to do on their turn. Come towards me or attack me rather. Movement during your turn, you can freely move using WASD key. Try moving to the shining spot. Good, now try moving to the glowing spot next. Using a moving consumes a resource called will. It won't deplete until you use an ability. If you have a limited amount of will to use each turn. The Unraveled are trying to destroy this world. Move near this enemy to prepare an attack. Using bindings, your abilities are called bindings. Click on the first one and start aiming. So let's try with number 1. And we can choose who to aim. Move your mouse to aim at the targeting area until the enemy highlights. Then click left mouse button to use the binding. Oh, this guy won't get hurt. Why though? This guy will. Oh, because we're supposed to aim him. Okay. Bindings also consume will. Attack the enemies and you use up the remainder of your will. So this is shred unit, and then can I do 100 damage evenly to thread enemies? Deal 35 damage to thread the enemy for each thread you have. Total 50. So either or will be 50 damage. Like this. Wait a minute. This guy wasn't hurt by our threat? Why? I have no idea. Wait, when you're done with your turn, click the end button. I'm not too sure why he wasn't hurt. And meet an enemy attack. During their turn, you'll need to watch your health to ensure you stay alive. I don't know why I keep changing the words that I'm saying. Orbs of power. Blue glowing orb spawned at the start of your turn. You can collect these to reduce binding cooldowns and restore will. Try clicking on it now. Well done. Use what you've learned to defeat all the enemies and complete the combat encounter. Kill him with threats. Okay, let's speak with Nip and Pin.
You! Needless! Looks like you're not dead yet, so that's a good sign. And the form you chose is wonderful!
Yes, you've bound a quill. Quite unusual. It seems the ink has plans for you.
I have an inkling feeling that would be the case.
Oh, yes, it does. You've already performed bindings and everything. Quite the spectacle it was.
Yes, a needless and a binder. Well, the Guardian ahead will not be as kind. Should you defeat it, perhaps you and your quill truly are fated for something grander than the sea.
Or not.
Wait, the Guardian of the Void. Critical hits. Your binding has gained a critical charge. Your bindings have a chance equal to your crit chance to gain this charge, indicating by flames surrounding them, they will do bonus damage equal to your excuse me, crit damage. Start the next time they are used. Okay. Oh, we have a few minions around us. Doesn't seem to be good to be inside here, huh? So I guess let's move here. Oh, everyone's still gonna target us. Except for this guy. Oh, I guess. Yeah, he can't attack from behind. Replacement means something. Oh, close but no cigar. Oh, we're out of. Yeah, we can't move anymore. I was about to use constrict with two of them, but oh well. Oh, please don't kill me. Thankfully he stopped. Not too sure what this 2 and 1 on top of our health bar here. Yeah, on top of us rather. Maybe we're gonna lose 2 health and 1. I don't know. Okay, that's 2 less. Now it's 0-0. I'm a bit confused, I must say. Can I reach you? Oh yes, we can. But we're out of threat, and we are out of. I forgot what it's called. Let's go to the power up. Oh yeah. And be out of range slightly. Oh, that's neat. The good thing is his range isn't that far. Oh, I meant to move the camera rather than our character. Let's be slightly out of range. Seems like we have the upper hand in terms of range. It's good. Oh, he going down.
Well, it seems you're a binder of some strength. Though you will continue to find these anomalies spread throughout our worlds.
They're taking all the ink away from us, making our stories fade away. Bad little unraveled. Bad.
For now, though, it's time you leave this place and venture to the Athenium, the center and stronghold for all these worlds.
They don't like us much in there, so best if we say our goodbyes for now. But don't you worry, we'll see you soon.
The ink is not yet finished with you, Needless. Your form is young and still without purpose, but trust in your quill and you may just find it.
You appear inside a cavernous hall, packed with emptiness, but full of stories. A massive clock of books and gears looms above the expanse, tick, tick, ticking away. From the countless black depths, damp breezes moan to life and stir the pages strewn about the rubble. Your quill urges you deeper into the cavernous space.
Arthur be damned, another one. All you needless just traipse in here, still damp from the sea from which you crawled. I thought that surely the Inkbound had created you with more sense than that, yet you all continue to surprise me. Well, you're in the Athenium now, Needless. And no binder worth their words is going to give you unfettered access to our stories without a proper proving. A short dive into the inkwell should give us a good idea of you. And at the very least, knock a little sense into that empty head. Try not to drown too quickly.
All right. Well, let's prove ourselves here. I just realized. Okay, you know what? I thought I forgot to change the clothing in the color of our clothing, but actually we can't do that. What is this? Ranked dive, unranked dive. We're supposed to create an inkwell portal in CD. So it's gotta be here. Yes, unrank. Let me just see around. Inkbound study. I actually did not know there was a PvP aspect to it, if I'm being honest. Maybe there isn't, let me check. Actually there isn't, it's just online co-op, so not too sure why there's a rank. Maybe that's for high difficulty. Enter into a new world from the Sea of Ink. Oh good, it's just you, Needless. Another Needless, always a welcome sight to see another one of you running around our worlds. You are the ones doing the hard work after all. Oh, the Inkbound is trying, I'm sure, but you are the ones actually fighting those villains, nasty creatures, but you'll see that soon enough. Oh, and you can call me the Scribe. Honestly, it's best to keep our meetings between us. Wonder why. As you approach the edge of the Sea of Ink, your quill picks up trails of stolen ink tinged with the scent of creatures that guard it. Your quill urges you to choose one of the 3 trails. Follow it, reclaim the ink guarded by the foe waiting at the end. Visit the cover 3 times. What is this? Argolas? Run quest. Deal 25,000 damage. Inflict daze or deal critical hits 60 times. I have no idea who the cover is. This one sounds quite fully deal 20 damage, so it's gonna be some time, and this also gonna be quite some time, but I don't think it'll be as long as this. Guessing the portrait in the middle here is the enemies that we'll be facing. All of them looks cool as hell, I'm being honest. Shadow. Let's try this one. Even what the heck? How many? We have 150. On collecting op, inflict 3 stacks of burnt and use enemies. Or force a vestige. On hitting, inflict 1 stack of bleed. On using a physical binding, gain 1 shield twice per turn. I'm guessing this is all free, unless we reroll. I don't know why I picked that, but let's just deal with the consequences. Common augment. Augment a binding. It's not gonna use a lot, right? So the augmentation, I'm not too sure this one is what. For this one you can see on being hit with a binding deal 25 magic damage and lose 1 stack. Guessing that's for the enemy? Or maybe that's for us? No. Yeah, let's try this one, see what happens. Radiant Market, Garden's Edge, Silent Promenade, Steadfast Ruins of the Silent City, and of Rune Stone, where still no worshippers, no whispers are heard. The once large respite of a recluse, now overrun with unravel, remains on market of First Star Festival, terrorized by evils lurking in the depth. Let's try this Radiant Market. This seems like we can interact with. Are you? Listen.
A once vibrant market serving binders throughout the ages, now reduced to rubble and ruin. The feats of the Athenaeum are plain to see, grand in design, but vain in construct.
What was that? I have no idea, but yeah. We picked up something, alright. Common Augment, Talish Vault. Common Quill Key. I have no idea what's the difference, but let's pick that one. Ocean Supply. Disintegration Oil. Left click consume, inflict hex and shatter on all enemies. Can only be used in combat. Right click for detail viewer. Let's see. So receive 30% incoming damage lost at start of turn. Shatter. Receive 30% incoming physical damage lost at shatter. Okay. So this is the battle area. Someone's gonna come out here for sure, right? I'm collecting augmented 3 stacks. Oh, okay. So we did that. Here. Oh, we can pass through enemies. I did not know that. Oh, that's cool as hell. Do I want to try this? Okay, 1 down. We're out of 10. This guy almost down. I think this guy can hit us. Oh no, he can't reach it. try here. I thought we could pass through this guy as well, but no. Slightly too far. I think we're gonna get hit. Yeah. I think we did get hit. It's a little hard for me to make sense of what's happening during that turn though. But that's alright. Hopefully in time we'll be able to figure it out. Secret of the Ooze. Purple Goop is blight. It deals unpreventable damage to you when you take action or end your turn. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oops. Oh, so close, but no cigar. I thought it's gonna go down. He died because of something. Probably the... Is it the potion or maybe this one? Pound font of wisdom, not pound. Oh, restore health plus script. Oh, this is good. Let's do that. Just increase your stats. Open up the stat screen by pressing the button on the menu bar or pressing Z. Alright, so our attack. Oh, now we have physical attack. Usually, or maybe this is additional to the one that we have, perhaps. On your first turn, gain 2 will. Elusive Whisper. On your first turn, gain 5 stacks of it. Nah, I don't think this is important. For now, at least. So far, we've never met an enemy who hit us from the get-go. Percent chance to gain critical damage on binding. I think this sounds good. Guess win this with Titan conscription. So now, yeah, I'm confused with the augment. Binding tuner. Teleport far distance away on turn start. Full cost discount. Reduces the will cost of a binding until used or end turn. Cultivate. Create plant and grants plus 1 will or 1 additional will for each turn on the ground. Deal 30 plus 30 damage for each stack of dread in a small area. Lose all dread on defeating an enemy. Increases jinx damage per fight. Sounds good, I think. And I keep saying, but I don't necessarily understand all the terminology so far. Common augment vault, so that's a reward tarnish. Quilling cage, we've never tried that before, so let's pick that. See what the quilling cage is about. Oh, that's a cool looking enemy. They deal massive amount, I mean huge AoE, so let's go out here. We're still gonna get damage though. I'm not too sure from where. Maybe these two guys can reach all the way here. Maybe the guy that spawned in that causes damage. 25. I'm guessing this is the amount of health we're gonna lose. My god, I already got 26. Are you kidding me? I keep accidentally moving. Oh my god, Titan Constrict. Am I saying it correctly? 132, that's so high. So you're gonna get hit from this guy. Oh, I'm guessing the enemies can't... They can attack you from the front, if that makes sense. Let's see if I maybe move here. This guy won't be able to hit me. But we're out of will to move. At least I'm guessing. We're gonna die if we stay here. Let's try here. Nope. Yeah, that's it. Oh my god, I wanted to move very close to him, but it was not possible. Yeah, we're almost gonna die. Shit. Oh shit. The circle is getting smaller. Is this Fortnite or something? I keep forgetting that WASD moves our character and not the camera. Not enough. This is the end. That was difficult. Your journey ended in the Radiant Market. Don't cry, buddy. That was a hard fight. Villains defeated 0. Dang, son. Alright, turn home. Let's see what's next. You can play up to 3 other people. Alright. Okay. Don't worry about that. I'm guessing we just repeat.
Do you not dry? If you're to be counted amongst our ranks, at least wipe your feet. Arthur be damned. This Athenian will drown in the filth you track in well before the sea takes us. Be grateful the Inkbound places more faith in you than do I. Since you've decided to return, you'll find a few more of us that remain here. The Unraveled left us thin in numbers. We scattered after... but many have begun to return. You were made to serve, needless. So, meet the other binders of the Athenium and help them in whatever meager ways you can.
On your first turn, if you are above half HP, gain 3 physical power until end of combat. That's a reward.
Then.
Meet the counselor.
Oh, well, hello. I'm the counselor. Used to be a lot more of us. Counselors, that is. And everyone else, I guess. But just me now. Just me now, make the rules around here. More like laws, I guess. It's a bit complicated. Mostly it just means that I record things that people do. Other people. Which reminds me, I've got a list of specific things I need done on the board behind me. Changes day to day, but if you're free and you don't mind, any help you give would be, helpful.
That's our daily quest. Augment a binding. Sounds doable. Your part. Okay, this is for collaborative quest. Inflict poison, burn force by hex at 150 times. Alright. Might take some time, but this one is definitely doable. Oh my god, there's plenty more. Decide to our class. Alright. Meet the stigmatist.
Well, it's nice to be back again so fast. Even if the place is a wreck. But the sight of all you needless buzzing around does give me a bit of hope. Surprised to hear we aren't as gruff as Grumpybeard, huh? Well, sometimes a little youth goes a long way. You can call me the Stigmatist, craftswoman of forms and aspects. If you're looking to mix up your aspect, I'm your gal. Though it looks like you've got a solid one already. But if you ever do want to switch it up, go ahead and use that aspect apparatus over there. Got a couple other aspects for you to try out if you're feeling up to it.
Oh, that's neat. Let's see. Oh, so we can try other without much. Yeah, that's neat. The last experiment here and there. It's the Inkbound.
You hear passing pages and manic mutters behind the door. Candlelight flickers at the bottom of the door frame. You knock on the door and immediately the muttering stops. Then, shadows shuffle across the flickering light before it goes dark. As you turn to leave, you hear a rustling on the floor. A note with nothing but a list of tasks, none of them small. The source of the ticking. A giant wheel of books and gears which all paths lead to. The heart of the Athenium.
Don't you touch that bindery, Needless, or your next dive into the inkwell will be your last. If even one book shifts out of place, the worlds to which you travel might collapse entirely.
Not a heart, then. A brain.
Ignored by the Inkbound? Well, that's no real surprise. Your presence is at least known now. But that does not mean that there is any more hope for the larger threat to us all. I can tell by your vacant expression that you've no clue who this Inkbound is. Only our chosen hero, our fearless leader, and most trusted protector, our savior. While you and your quill gallivant through the worlds to achieve some temporary victory, the Inkbound toils away at a more permanent solution to these unraveled and fading stories. Regrettably, there is still work to be done, thus your creation. The Garden's Edge currently fades fastest. Your attention should be focused there to reclaim its ink for us.
Let's complete Binders of Ink. Vestige unlock. Ballmark? I think.
What? They never taught me that.
Looks like no one's gonna teach you now. Alright folks, with that brings us to the end for this IndieTention look. We'll look at Inkbound. Game is developed and published by Shiny Shoe. Out on Steam Early Access since 23rd May 2023. The current Steam summer sale is active until 14 July. Inkbound is gonna cost 20% less, with the price of £1340, €1560, $15.99 US, $23.60 Australian dollars, and last but not least, $14.80 Singapore dollars. With that said, my name is Kaizer. If you wish to pick up Inkbound for yourself, you can find the link to the Steam store page down in the description box below. If you wish to have a chat with me. You can find my socials on the description box below as well. Until the next episode of Inkbound and IndieTention, you guys take care. I'll see you then. Bye bye.